my wife and I were getting ready for our wedding day, we sat down with a parish priest and had to discuss which songs we would have sung at the wedding, which readings would be at Mass, and he suggested for the Gospel we could use the wedding feast at Cana, we could use the Beatitudes, and I think my wife looked at me a bit strange when I asked if he would mind if we used the reading of the crucifixion from the Gospel of John for the reading for our Mass. And I can even imagine some of the people in attendance at our wedding who maybe didn't go to church that regularly probably thought it was a little peculiar that for this beautiful day of a man and a wife giving themselves to each other in love, that we would choose to listen as the centerpiece of the liturgy, to listen about a man who is stripped and scourged, spat upon, beaten, and murdered. And that would be the centerpiece of our wedding day. But to me, that is the language of marriage in a certain sense. You look at the crucifix, and it's the bridegroom saying to his bride, I give my body to you that you might have life. You look at the liturgy of the Mass, this is my body given up for you. It's the same language within the sacrament of marriage. And I heard of another young man for his wedding day, during the wedding reception, instead of taking off his bride's garter and throwing it to a bunch of single guys, instead of repeating that useless tradition, what he did instead is he had his bride sit down in the reception hall in front of all of the wedding guests, and he had brought over a bowl and a pitcher of water, and he got down on his knees before his bride, took off her shoes, and he washed her feet in front of everyone in attendance, telling them, I'm going to be the head of this family, and as the Christian head of this family, I'm going to serve in humility, serve my bride, and serve the children that she blesses me with. And so through this example of sacrifice and service that we've been given in Christ, every husband can look to that as an icon of what it truly means to love a woman before marriage and even within the sacrament of marriage. So whenever we lose sight of what love is truly about, all we need to have is a crucifix to remind us. So in the meantime, stay strong and pure. God bless.